On its website, the UK Government Scientific Advisory Group says it doesn't have the confidence the R number is below 1 in England. This is the crucial statistic of just how much the virus is passed between people. The UK's Prime Minister has postponed relaxing more regulations, with a local lockdown in northwest England and wider fears that COVID-19 could kill more people, just as tens of thousands plan to travel for their summer holidays.
I've said throughout the pandemic that there would be fresh outbreaks. I think from May, I said when we set out our plan, I said we would not hesitate to put on the brakes at the slightest sign that the numbers were going in the wrong direction. We're now seeing a warning light on the dashboard. It is right to respond in the way that we are.
An estimated 4.5 million people living in Greater Manchester, East Lancashire and West Yorkshire are under lockdown again. Scotland's leader, Nicola Sturgeon, advises Scots not to travel to northern England, and other politicians criticise the government's handling of the virus.
They have a habit of saying something and then it being a few hours until the detail emerges, and that certainly was the case last night. And later on last night, a lot of people, I think, felt very uncertain as to what exactly was being announced.
The decision will force many Muslims in parts of northern England to amend or cancel their Eid celebrations. Restrictions and partial lockdowns may be enforced in more areas until widespread inoculation is available. In an early trial, scientists at Imperial College London are testing on hundreds of people with an experimental coronavirus vaccine. So far, there aren't any safety concerns for those who've been vaccinated.
I'm optimistic for our vaccine, but also realistic. We have 20 vaccines in clinical trials. You can be pretty confident that at least 2 of those will work. Now, we may be surprised and see that actually many more work. It really depends on how strong the immune response needs to be to provide protection.
Globally, in a race to find a vaccine, 25 clinical trials are in process, but the virus is expected to be around for some time yet, especially as more people mix socially, at work and when they travel. Yolo Ap David, CGTN, London.